Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to your channel DNA. So today let's focus on the part 2 VPC and subnet configuration. So we have two VPCs, VPC network 1, VPC network 2. Each VPC we have two region. VPC altogether VPC is a global, but instance perspective we have selected the two region. One is a US central one and Europe central two. Each region we have two subnets. Similar way, we have it for VPC2. VPC2 also present in the two region US Central 1 and Europe Central 2. Perfect. Let's go and configure the VPCs. By default, whenever you create any project, there is a one VPC named as a default VPC. Currently, I have deleted the default VPC. That is the reason it is not showing over here. To create a VPC, go to the VPC network. You can click here. Then go to the VPC network, and here you can click on a create VPC network. As soon as you click on a create VPC network, you have to first mention the VPC name, which should be the unique across your project. VPC network 01, which is the VPC name, or you can name it as only one. If you want to have in description, you can. Now the next option is subnet creation. There are two subnet creation mode. VPC is the global, subnets are regional, but you have to configure all the subnets under the region. Now subnet creation mode is a custom and automated. Please refer part 1 to get the more idea about the subnet creation mode. Custom means administrator has to define subnets manually. Automated means GCP will allow or will allocate the subnet to every region, right, from its defined pool. So for this discussion, let's configure subnet creation mode as a custom. Now under the VPC 1, how many subnets we have? 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So click on add subnet. First you have to define the name, US Central 1 VPC Network 1 Subnet 1. So name should be unique across all your VPC. You cannot use the same name to the different subnet. Region, select the region. Why we have to select the region? Because subnets are a region. US Central 1, IP address 10.1.1.0/24. Now, if you want to create secondary IP range under the same subnet, you can define. We'll see later. Done. So now you have added the VPC under VPC 1. You have added the one subnet. One more thing. There are a few firewall rules automatically associate with the VPC. Now you have created one subnet. That subnet will automatically get allowed over here. Fine. So let's go and add one more subnet. Name is US Central 1, US Central 1 VPC Network 1 Subnet 2. Region, same region, US Central 1. IP range 10.1.2.0/24. Done. As soon as you click on done, these newly created subnet has been added into the firewall policy. Come on, go quickly add Europe subnet for Europe. Okay, what is the subnet name? Okay, EU Europe Central 2 VPC Network 1 Subnet 1. Region, here you go. You have to select the region here. 10.1.11.0/24. Done. See, it's now automatically get reflect over here. Why? Because firewall rules are global, like a VPC. That is the reason. Then copy the subnet. Okay, add subnet. Copy paste the name. Okay, no problem. EU C2 Europe Central to VPC Network 1 subnet 2. Region, same region, Europe Central to IP address 10.1.12.0/24. Done. Right? So now we have created VPC 1, name as a VPC Network 1, subnet creation mode custom. Under custom subnet creation mode, we have 4 subnets, 2 for US Central, 2 for Europe Central 2. Firewall rule. If you want to associate this all the firewall with VPC, you have to select the firewall rule. Once you select the firewall rule, then only it will get automatically associated with the VPC. Then go and create VPC. Okay. By mistakenly, I have added a click on add subnet. Create. Once you click on create, your VPC will get created. It will take time to create VPC because it's not just about the VPC creation because VPC is global, right? It will create a VPC globally, then subnets will create regionally and firewall rules created globally. Yes, here you go. Now we have a VPC network 1 in place. Total how many subnets we have in the VPC? 4 subnets, MTU, then mode is a custom, and total how many firewalls we have? 4. Guys, look at here. For every subnet, GCP has created one default gateway. First IP address from the subnet will always be your default gateway. Clear? Let's move on and create VPC2. VPC network 2. Create VPC network 2. Name VPC network 2. Subnet creation mode custom. Subnet name. Be make sure, guys. So now we have to create a subnet for US Central region, right? But here we'll change the name little bit different than whatever we have for VPC 1. US Central 1 VPC network 2 subnet 1. Let me just copy paste the name. Region. Now here you can go and select the US Central 1. Range 10.2.1.0/24. Done. Create one more subnetwork. Name as a subnet 2. Region US Central 1. Range 10.2.2.0/24. Done. Then add more subnet. Europe Central 2 VPC Network 2 Subnet 1. Region, select the Europe Central 2 IP range 10.2.11.0/24. Then create one more subnet. Europe Central 2 VPC Network 2 Subnet 2. Region Europe Central 2 IP subnet 10.2.12.0/24. Here you go. Add, select the firewall rule, and then create a VPC. It will take time to create the VPC. Here you go, guys. Now we have a 2 VPC, VPC 1, VPC 2. Perfect. Look at here. This is a subnet name and the region. Subnet name and the region. So how many subnets we have in the US Central 1? 2, and 2 is in a VPC network 2. Perfect. So now the next question, PD, if you would like to add one more subnet or few more subnets in the VPC network 1, will it be possible? Yes, it is possible. Just click on the VPC network 1. and here you go, subnets, add subnet. You just click on add subnet. Means without editing the VPC, without click on edit VPC, definitely you can add new more subnetworks, right? So, but for today's discussion, we have only 4 subnets. So let's go and look at the VPC other configurations. Once you click on the VPC network 1, right? So there are subnets which you have created. Along with subnet, you can click on the routes button. Once you click on the route button, you can see all the subnets routes in the VPC. But apart from this, one more route I can see, which is the default route. Whenever you will create any new VPC, by default GCP will install default route and pointing towards the default internet gateway. Perfect, right? This is the subnet 1 route, subnet 2 route, subnet 3 route, and subnet 4 route. Of course, if you compare with the traditional router by default creates routing table for its connected interface. Similar way, VPC creates routes for its associated subnets. But one additional route that has been installed in the routing table, VPC routing table, which is the default route pointing towards the default internet gateway. Got it? Okay. Same way you can look at for the VPC network 2. Click on VPC network 2. Go to the route. Under route, you can see your connected subnets. Subnet 1, Subnet 2, Subnet 3, and Subnet 4. Other than these, you can see the default route in the VPC pointing towards the default internet gateway. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. Just follow my part 2 where we will configure the VM instances and the NICs. Thank you so much.